We are living in a world full of judgments, a place where people are wary of speaking out their voices, showing their true colors, and doing freely what they really want. All this are just because they are afraid of being judged by the society. A society that is getting worse time by time, and it's the sad reality. Society follows some social norms and perpetuate violence, discrimination, and inequality. Being blinded by the stereotypes regarding on the status, roles, race, and even gender. In our culture, many men have difficulty expressing emotion due to toxic masculinity. They say men are expected to be strong and aggressive, not emotional. They say women are weak, expected to be kind and nurturing, emotional and domestic. Women are not seen to hold high-paying professions. LGBTQ plus community too often marred by bullying, discrimination, and in some cases, physical or sexual assault.
Gender equality is not only a fundamental human right but also a vital foundation for a peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable society. Always remember that you deserve to live happily and freely, but society will not let it. There are numerous obstacles that must be overcome before we can accept who we are as humans. This is not only for women who are constantly abused and misrepresented, but also for males who are terrified of being seen and heard by the world for who they truly are. This is for all the men who hesitate to fight back because he believes that everything can be handled without causing harm to people. This is for the boys who spend enough time taking care of themselves and making themselves seem better rather than spending too much time mingling with their poor influencing group of peers. We must modify our perspective and gender roles. We must not let society dictate how we should look and act as humans. Allow ourselves to be heard and be the change for a better society.
For every girl who is sick of pretending to be weak when she is actually more powerful than a boy who appears to be strong and independent outside but vulnerable and sensitive inside. It has nothing to do with your physical attributes, your race, your job and status in the society. Every person deserves to be treated with respect and dignity. We should always find the reason to be fair on how we see someone. And that is the fact that we are all human despite of our differences. We should treat people equally without invalidating their capacities and individuality. We should not limit ourselves on what we can offer. Let's come out in our comfort zone. At the end of the day, fighting for gender equality is not solely a female responsibility. It is also necessary to hold society accountable.
We all wish thus imagine that we're all living in a society wherein freedom is not a myth, wherein everyone is respected regardless of their culture, race, and gender, wherein no judgments, no discrimination, no violence, and no sad faces, wherein we normalize believing that men can cry and be expressive too, that women can lead and be strong too, that fashion is not just for girls, and that sports is not just for boys. We can bring this imagination to our reality if we could just move, take a stand, believe, and make a change. We can stand against discrimination.
Speak your voice.
Support LGBTQIA+ community.
Break stereotypes.
Fight for your rights.
And let's fight for gender equality.
We must respect everyone's
right because
We are all humans,
And we deserve to be respected.